Having to be signed on 24/7, posting every single day, DMing random strangers on the internet whilst making almost nothing, while your ideal dreamy clients scroll right past you like you don't even exist. I've been there. You're juggling all these subscription tools that you were taught to subscribe to help. You're emailing your list, you're putting Instagram content out there, you're giving out freebies, free services, but your effort still isn't converting into dream clients. I remember one night I was sitting at my kitchen table at 11 o'clock in the evening. My laptop was open and I was trying to figure out why my free services, literally free services that were changing people's lives, wasn't resulting into conversions. That day I sent out 50 DMs and nobody replied. I felt embarrassed, I felt exhausted, frustrated, and like I was failing over and over again, even though I knew I had the knowledge and the offers. And then there was a moment where I just knew something had to change. I felt like a failure stuck in my own business, working constantly, but still in the same place I was last year. But those things soon changed. I'm going to show you how I stopped trading hours for money and finally made a funnel sell whilst I lived my life, whilst I was on holiday, whilst I was spending time with family. When I first started trying to scale my business, I was stuck in the same place for years. I'd spend 14 hours a day glued to my laptop, building pretty Canva posts, sending DMs that felt so freaking forced, tweaking landing pages which didn't even make a difference in the end, and managing the tech and the thousands of subscriptions, which felt like thousands, that came with it. I was truly and utterly exhausted. I knew I had a high valuable skill set, the perfect product and the right audience for it, but my systems were too messy and everything seemed so manual. Then I realised I could take something from the skill set that I'd built over 6 years from my corporate job. I remember sitting in a coffee shop at 5 a.m. before my corporate job started. Yes, 5 a.m. Starbucks. Thinking, wait, what if I could replicate a similar sales system that worked for these billion-pound companies that help women sell high-ticket offers, literally whilst they slept? I took the framework I'd used in corporate launches and started mapping out my own funnel for my own business. The first time I tested it, I made £400 from just one email sequence without touching my phone all day. I knew then that this could change everything. I had the ability to build shit hot funnels that worked so brilliantly for high ticket offers. Not just a landing page here and an email there, but a fully integrated system that could automate my entire client journey from being a complete total stranger to a dreamy client, to capture leads, to nurture them, to convert them without even me having to hover over every single sales message or email. Surprisingly, I didn't need to spend thousands either. I spent less than £120 a month to build a system that changed everything and made me shit tons of money. Fast forward, I went from barely making anything, any consistent sales, running launches that brought in 12 times my usual revenue stream, whilst traveling, spending time with my partner, and actually living my life. That exact freedom, that's the dream I want for every single women entrepreneur to experience in their lifetime. And the ultimate best part is you don't even need a team. You don't need to hire a team. You don't need to learn tech and data. You don't need to work 24/7 just to make a few sales. You need systems that work for you and your business so that you can ultimately become free. Imagine waking up, checking your phone, and your clients are paying whilst you slept. No DMs, no stress, no guessing if you'll make money today. That's what funnels do for you. I'm about to show you the exact system that takes you from having icky sales convos in the DMs to waking up with sales whilst you slept, step by step. Number one, attract. Pulling in your dream clients automatically. This is the first stage of the funnel, the magnet that draws in your ideal clients instead of spending hours DMing or praying that your content gets seen. You use lead magnets, freebies, or even low-cost offers to capture attention. These pieces of content are designed to solve a small but urgent problem your audience has, showing them immediately that you understand them and you have a solution. Lead magnets convert. According to HubSpot, landing pages with a lead magnet can see conversion rates of 10 to 20% compared to under 2% for cold outreach. Content and opt-ins. Sherpa says giving away some sort of value increases the likelihood of someone opting in because triggers the principle of reciprocity. I don't know if I said that properly. People feel compelled to give back once they've received value. This matters because instead of manually chasing leads, you now have a fully integrated system attracting clients who are already interested in your expertise. You're working smarter and not harder. For example, I created a tiny lead magnet that solved one micro problem my audience had getting sales through lead magnets. I posted it on Instagram and 7 people signed up in just one day, just from that single freebie. That's the magic of attracting without chasing. Number 2, nurture. Build trust without chasing clients. Once someone opts into your funnel, automatically nurtures the relationship through emails, SMS, and Instagram DM sequences. You guide your audience step by step, teaching them, showing your authority, sharing social proof, and gently warming them up to your offer. It works because email marketing has a strong return on investment. According to Litmus, email marketing has an average of return on investment of 36 to 1, showing automated nurturing is highly effective along with multi-channel nurturing increases conversions. A study by Demand Gen report found that companies using 3 or more touch points, for example, email, SMS, and social content, convert 250% more leads than just using a single channel. Lastly, storytelling and authority builds trust. Humans are wired to respond to stories. Neuroscience studies on mirror neurons showing your journey, client wins, and expertise makes your audience feel seen and guided, not sold to. Why this matters? Well, instead of chasing leads and stressing over whether anyone will respond, your system educates and builds trust and prepares your audience to buy, all automatically. One of my clients set up an email and SMS sequence for her coaching offer. By the third email, someone replied, "I was about to give up on finding a coach, but your emails convinced me." She hadn't chased anyone. The funnel did it all for her. And lastly, number 3, convert. Turn the warm leads into high ticket clients. This is all your attraction and nurturing. This is where all your attraction and nurturing finally pays off. Your funnel guides your warmed up audience to your high ticket offer because they already know you and trust your expertise and have experienced value from your freebie or lead magnet. They are ready to buy without you even having to work 24/7 or to force them. So why does this work exactly? Well, HubSpot reports that nurtured leads make 47% larger purchases than non-nurtured leads. Research from Marketer shows that automated sequences campaigns convert 50% more than leads than ad hoc manual follow-ups. And lastly, according to McKinsey, buyers of premium offers are more likely to convert after experiencing a high relationship and education sequence than being pitched cold. Again, why does this matter? You stop trading your time for money. Your sales happen in your sleep because the system already guides the audience from being a cold stranger to a warm lead into a paying, dreamy client. I had a student launch her course using my templates, and by the end of the funnel sequence, she had made 1.2k while she was on holiday. No stress, no DMs, just a fully automated system converting warm leads. And here's the kicker. This isn't a theory. I've built the templates, I've written the scripts, and designed the automations for women just like you. You plug in your offer, follow a simple framework, and your funnel runs whilst you live your life. Now, I know what you're thinking, but the tech sounds so overwhelming. I've built a program alongside a piece of software guiding your every single step. Stop thinking funnels are only for the tech bros. This is how women like you build a business that makes money whilst you live your life. But I get it, you've invested before, maybe in freelancers, other programs or tools, and it just didn't work. But here's the difference with what I teach. You're not left alone. You get 30 days of one-to-one guidance, templates for every single step, and a community of women doing it with you. You are learning a wealth skill, not just buying another course. By the end, you'll be able to build funnels for yourself and any future launches forever. This is an ultimate game changer. My last launch, I woke up at 7 a.m, had breakfast with my partner, and checked my Stripe. £1,800 in sales overnight, no DMs, no last minute panic, nothing. I just smiled and went for a walk to enjoy. Went for a walk, knowing that my system I built was working for me, and that's the life I want for every single woman entrepreneur to have. I went from chasing leads to attracting them effortlessly. No longer a freelancer stuck in my own business. I am my own CEO. Freedom, time, control, trips, family, creativity. Your business could finally work for you. And you can finally say yes to the life you've been dreaming about because your business finally provides for you and works for freedom. And that's exactly why I created the First Class Funnel Academy. It's a step-by-step system with templates and automations and my 30-day one-to-one support so that you can finally launch a funnel without all the overwhelm that comes with it. No more working 24/7, no more sales icky DMs that feel horrible, no more scattered tools and thousands of subscriptions, just a clear system that attracts leads, nurtures them, and converts them whilst you live your life. If you are ready to stop trading hours for money and build a business that finally works for you, click the link in the description below to join the First Class Funnel Academy today. And let's make this your year of freedom, sales, and finally the results that you truly deserve. And if you want more trainings like this, hit the subscribe button and make sure to turn on the notification bell to get notified every single time I upload. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video.